Hey guys, this video is going to be all about how I manifested my dog, meet Rebel. It is January 2023. Happy New Year. So if you want to manifest a dog or a cat or another type of pet, no matter what anybody else in your life says, keep watching and I'll show you how I did it. So in 2020, I was so determined to get a dog that I was like, guess what? I'm just going to pretend that we're getting a dog and brainwash myself into believing that we're getting a dog. So every time I went to Target or Whole Foods, I would look at the dog stuff. I would go in the pet aisle. I would imagine buying food for my dog. I would imagine buying clothes for my dog. I went on Amazon and I made a wish list of all the dog stuff that I would buy for my dog. And I just was really expecting to get a dog. So I started this process, I'd say it was spring or summer of 2020. We were spending a lot of time outside, and I imagined how exciting and fun and awesome it would be to take my dog on walks. And at the time we had some pet chickens, so I imagined how he would react to the chickens. And what I did is I kind of made a list in my head of what I wanted in a dog. I wanted a dog who was young. I wanted to manifest a dog who was healthy. I wanted to manifest a dog who was small. And I also wanted to adopt a dog. So if you've ever tried to adopt an animal, a lot of the ones that you find in the shelters are seniors. Now, in 2010, my husband and I adopted our first dog together, and he was 10 years old. We had him for 5 years, and it was awesome. But this time around, I wanted to have and manifest a dog that would be in my life for a really long time. So I decided, guess what? I'm getting a young dog from a shelter. So I would occasionally ask Chad, my husband, who did not want a dog at the time, why he didn't want a dog. And but eventually I just started to ignore what he said and just pretended that we were getting a dog. So this kind of went on for a couple of months, and my birthday's in September. So my birthday was approaching, and I would just like daydream, like laying on the couch with my dog, Chad being really happy that we got a dog. And I would just have these like pretend conversations in my head like a psycho, like we actually had a dog. Now, it's not psychotic because this is what all the manifesting professionals, like, not professionals, but all the original mystics like Florence and Neville say to do. So I was following their advice. And in early September, my husband was laying on the couch with like a pile of blankets. And I was like, wouldn't it be awesome if there was a dog under there? You know, I was just making a joke, really. I didn't really expect anything of it. And he said, yeah. He said then that he wanted an Italian Greyhound puppy. Well, I almost fell off the couch. I was like, what? And he told me to start looking for puppies. And I was like, no, I don't want a puppy, because I knew that I was going to be the sole or main caretaker of this dog that we were manifesting together now. So I had a pet sitting client who had an Italian Greyhound, and I called her up and I asked her where she got the dog. And she said that she got her from this place called Rescue Me. So this is the bridge of incidents of how we manifested the dog. So I contacted Rescue Me. It is a website where you can put your name on a list, and they will contact you if they have a breed that you want in a certain area. So I put my name down, and they were going to email me if they got a young Italian Greyhound within a like 10-hour radius. Well, guess what happened? Within a few days, I got an email with that dog that you saw in my video, Rebel, with him in it. And at the time, he was barely 2 years old. And I knew when I saw him that that was my dog. Now, I do have a YouTube channel where I shared hundreds of videos of Rebel and nature and music and stuff like that I'll link down below. And it turns out that Rebel catfished us. He's not an Italian Greyhound, but even though he's a Chihuahua mix, like, he is the perfect dog for us. So anyway, Chad agreed that we could go and meet Rebel for my birthday. He was 5 hours away. So we're going to take this long road trip to meet a dog that we've never seen before, to possibly adopt. And I just, like, put it out to the universe that this is my dog. And I was literally talking to Rebel in my mind, like, please be good, please be quiet. If you be a good boy during the meet and greet, then we can take you home. Like, the full deal. And of course, I let Chad hold Rebel first, and it was just love at first sight, and that's how we adopted him. So basically, I felt like it was really happening before it was. I imagined that it was really happening before it was, and I did imaginary conversations as if it were happening before it happened in order to manifest my dog. So I hope that helps you manifest your dog or cat or pet. I do have some tips about finding your lost or misplaced animals as well. If you want to see that in the next video, let me know. I'm also going to share how we manifested this house and how we manifested a few other things. So thank you for watching. I'll put a few resources underneath the video, and I'll see you in the next one.